So today's video is basically just breaking down what's best, breakout trading or breakout and retest trading. So, I'm going to explain how I use both of them and how you can use both of them too. But first, I just need to go through some basics. So step one, we're going to be looking at overall market direction and market structure. Now we're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it basic. I'm not going to confuse you. I'm just going to show the beginners how to identify higher highs, higher lows, and lower highs, just proper market structure. All right. You see a lot of traders doing this. This is an uptrend and this is a downtrend. No fucking shit. And everybody can draw a few lines and say that. But identifying proper higher highs and higher lows is going to be, crucial. So, especially as breakout traders, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna really show you the nitty-gritty reality of how fucking trends look like this shit, okay? So, let's not draw. Actually, let's draw a little bit. Let me just give you the concepts, okay? So, where's the higher high in this? Let's just see if everyone gets it. Can you identify where the higher high is? Right there. Okay. If you said this point, you'd be wrong. That's a high, but it's not a higher high. You can only get a higher high when that gets broken. So comment how many people just got tricked already. So this is the higher high because it's higher than this high. Okay. So where's the higher low? Did anyone say there? If you said there, then you're right. That is the higher low. That's correct. But you can only get a higher low when there's a higher high. Do you understand? So up at this point, there's no higher high and there's no higher low. All we got is a high. So all we got is a high. There's our high, okay? Oh, and we got a low, sorry. And there's our low. So boom, we got a high and we got a low. So then when price comes in, candle body closes above this level, not wicks it. If it wicks it and still closes below it, there's still no higher high. We needed the candle body close. So as soon as we get a candle body close, we have a higher high, okay? So in an uptrend, we're just looking for new highs to be broken every time. And then we got our higher highs and our higher lows. And this is called a higher high because it's higher than this high. And this is called a higher low because it's still in a low part in the trend, but it's higher than this low. That's why it's a higher low. So exact same thing with the downtrend. You got your high in the downtrend there. This is the high in the downtrend. And then you got your low. So there's your high, there's your low. Now we get a pullback, and it can pull back as far as it wants, mind, as long as it doesn't break this point. So it can pull back and then do a little bit of this. Boom. Okay. So tell me where the lower low is. Is it A? Is it B? Or is it C? I'll give you 3 seconds. Okay. So if you said A, you'd be wrong. B, you'd be wrong. C, you'd be correct. Okay. Because we're only looking for this level to be broken. We don't care when it starts making these new structure points there, look. These little pullbacks, and we don't care about that. This is the low. It needs to be broken. So when it gets broken, we got our lower low. Sorry, my bad. Got our lower low. Now, I'm going to ask you a very interesting question right now. Where is the lower high? Is it A, B, or C? 3 seconds. If you said A, you'd be wrong. B, you'd be wrong. C, you'd be right. It's the most recent bend. It's the most recent bend. So price has come around, is bent, it's made like a turn. That's the lower high. There's the lower high. It's not there, it's there. Okay? Because this is the low that's just broken this low. So this low is lower than this low, and this is the lower high. Okay? Because it's lower than this high and is lower than this high. That's the next lower high. So let's go and look on actual chart now. Okay. So I can see 3 perfect examples of market structure right now. A bit messy, but this is real life structure. So we have a low. So we have our high there. Then what happens? Well, it does this little pullback, and then it gets broken. As soon as it gets broken, and then it gives another little pullback, this little tiny purple candle, there's the higher high. Now, a lot of people would argue with me and say, this tiny little purple candle there is not really a pullback. It's not structure. It is. It is. Trust me, it is. Because if you go down to the seconds and ticks, that's an actual pullback. So that's structure. So then every time it gets broken, now notice what I'm doing. I'm putting my breakout lines on the candle bodies, not the wicks. I'm not putting it on the wick, I'm putting it on the bodies. A lot of people can argue this is where it gets controversial and difficult. So there's the higher high. Now, where's the higher low? Get rid of these. Where's the higher low? Well, the higher low would be this point. Because that, to me, is the cleanest area where price comes down, pulls back, Boom. Do you understand? So there's the higher low. Right there. Candle body close. So now, if price comes down, which it did, watch this. Price comes down and breaks below this level, this low, we have a lower low. Then it's a downtrend, okay? So right now it's a higher high. Price came down, refused to go higher and break a higher high and keep going in an uptrend. It's come down. So right now we're still bullish because we haven't broken this higher low. We're still bullish. Boom. Okay. Wait. Yeah. So instantly, as soon as this low got broken by this candle, it body closed there. That's when we broke structure and we became bearish. Okay. So notice as soon as we became bearish, we got this little retest and then it dropped. Boom. Okay. Probably targeting this little bit of structure there. Okay. See what it did? It almost perfectly wicked it and then came back up. But like I said, it got there, it rejected. That's what happens. So right now, let's just take a look. So there's our, let's delete these so we don't get too confusing. So right now, this is our lower low, and this is the lower high. Boom. Price candle body closed, changed structure. So now this is a higher high and this is a higher low. Okay. Boom. We're bullish again. See what happened? Went up for a little bit, little retest of the broken structure. Boom. As breakout traders, that's basically what we do. We've just broken. Now we put this then as higher high, new higher high. Where would the higher low be? There or there? Technically, like it or not, it would have been there. It really would have. As soon as this candle body closed, we became bearish again. What happened as soon as we became bearish and this became a lower low? Boom. As soon as we broke this level and became bearish, what happened? It was originally there. So now we just got broken by this candle. Pull it back to there. Boom. So we just made a new lower low. Bang. We broke structure. What did it do? It retested it. Retested the structure and dropped. Breaks and retests. But we ain't there yet. Not that part of the video yet. But it's getting exciting. It's getting spicy. But look, see how we're constantly monitoring? So boom. This is the lowest point of it right now. This is the low. And this is the lower high. There. Boom. Candle body closed above it. It's got to be a higher high now. We put it there. This got to be higher low. Constantly changing. It's constantly changing. But we're there with it. And we know what's going on. So what happens when it breaks? It becomes bullish. So it broke it with this candle. Became bullish. Came back. Retested the broken structure. Boom. Good for buys. See what I'm saying? But right now, we are actually ranging. So let me get rid of all this and show you. When we're refusing to make new highs or new lows, we're actually ranging. That's what this is. It's all consolidation. We're actually ranging. So do we really want to trade in a range when price is doing this, higher highs and higher lows? No, I don't suggest it. Even though I do trade in ranges myself sometimes, I don't suggest it. But because I'm a breakout trader, I'm just looking for things to break. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just looking for breaks. And I know we're not at this part yet, but I'm just breaking down what I'm looking for when I trade this way. So I'd be looking for breaks of support and resistance, trend lines, etc. Boom. Did you just see what happened? So even though we're ranging and we're in a consolidation, it doesn't scare me because I'm just looking for volume and breaks and I just target previous structure. But we'll get into that. I got all that wrote down on my notes for you, okay? So I'm just showing you this shit is fire and stick around even if it seems a bit confusing for a minute. So let's get rid of all these. So yeah. We know what a uptrend is with higher highs and higher lows. We know what a downtrend is. So let's get into the second part of this lesson, and it's going to be support and resistance. I love support and resistance. So the idea of it is you already know market structure now. So we get a push up, we get some support down there, right? That'd be our support zone, okay? Where price is being pushed up. So support is when price is being pushed up from somewhere, and resistance is where price is being pushed down from somewhere. So resistance. I'll show you how to draw our zones and what I look for when I'm drawing my zones and how wide would I have my boxes and stuff. Don't worry. This is just a rough idea, okay? So the idea is when we break through resistance in an uptrend, we're looking for price to revisit it and treat it as a support, okay? So instead of bouncing up from it, we break straight through it. What can we expect? Price to use it as a resistance again. And then if we break through a support, we're expecting price to come up and use that support as a resistance in the future. Okay, that's just all we're doing. So every single time one gets broken, we move it up and then we move our zones. And then every single time one gets broken, we move it down, we move our zones. Okay, simple. That's all it is. So let's go and look for some actual live examples. So support is whenever price gets pushed up from an area. So let's just wait there. Let's put it back. Let's pretend that this is just what we got. Boom. So we got a support zone. And how do I find support and resistance? I like to see an area with multiple touches. Okay, so even if it's bounced down from, doesn't matter. That's still touched. Boom. And then what happens? Breaks above it, uses it to bounce from, comes down, bounces from it, comes down, bounces from it, bounces from it. So when we're above it, it's a support zone. When we're below it, is a resistance zone. So over this way, when price came up and bounced from it, it was resisting. So it was a resistance zone. When price boves up from it, it's supported. So it's supported from it. Support zone. Okay, so support and resistance. I know this is like baby steps, 1, 2, 3, ABC shit, but it still needs to be taught in the right way. Okay, so how do I draw my support and resistance levels? Why don't I do them skinny? Why don't I do them like this? Why do I do them more like this? Because I'm looking at it as an area and a zone, not a level. So, you know, I could do it like this and say when price comes down and gets anywhere in this area from there to there, then I'm looking to buy from it. But if it breaks below it and comes back to any of this area, I'm looking to sell from it. Okay, sorry if you can hear the chihuahua in the background. They don't give it a fucking rest. Right, so yeah, back to it. I don't draw my areas really skinny and stuff, but I don't draw them too big neither. You want to be realistic. So I take wicks and candle bodies into consideration. So I'm taking wicks into consideration. I'm taking wicks and bodies. Boom. So anytime a wick touches a candle, don't matter, I'm taking it into consideration. So that's why I draw my zones. Anywhere with the most touches, just understand you can't really get this bit wrong or right unless you're doing this. It just don't make sense. Do it like this. Like, look at it. Look at how it's stepping on it. Look how price has come and stepped on it. They've stepped on it, look. And then they've come back and wicks have rejected it and stuff. But don't worry, we ain't into like that bit yet. All right, rejections and stuff. I'll go more into that stuff in a bit. But look, simple. That's a support zone. So let's look for some resistance. Boom. Clearly that's a resistance zone up there. That's a resistance. Haven't got a lot of touches visible. When you go to the left, what did it do? Well, it rejected it. Look, reacted from it, come all the way back in the future, blasted through it, but rejected from it again. So it's not a very strong, good zone, because for me, it just doesn't look very strong or good. Now we're below this support, candle body closed, below this whole area. I'm looking for price to react from it. What did price do? What did price do? Price broke through it, came up to it, reacted from it. You get in, and you get a picture. We're targeting wicks, we're targeting previous structure, anywhere price has been before. Look at it. It's like art. That is like art. So yeah, support and resistance. Honestly, let's look for some more support and resistance. Also, it's going to be on every single time frame. No matter what, 4 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour. Doesn't matter. So look at this. Now look at this for a beautiful area. Practice this all the time. Boom, it bounced. It bounced. It bounced. It bounced. It came back. It bounced again. Then it broke through it. What did it do after it broke through it? Look at it. Look at it and tell me what it did after it broke through it. It came back and it retested the shit. And it failed. Boom. Bounced from it. Bounced from it. Bounced from it. But getting in and entries and stuff like that's different. We'll look at it, we'll explain, but realistically what happens is when it comes back, we wanna just assume and see some sort of confirmations that it's gonna reject and drop, okay? And treat it like it did there. So let me just get into it. So when price came back and it did this, you put your stop loss above these wicks and you target firstly previous place where it's come from, aka support, where price pushed it up. Okay, so it comes back, boom. We target support. We expect it to either break through the support and treat it as a resistance, or we expect it to just come down and react from it. Regardless, that's our first take profit, okay? What did it do? Kind of reacted from it, but broke straight through it. Is it going to use it as a resistance? Yes, it did. It really, really did. So look, came down, made a new support because it bounced from it. Where did it go? targeted friggin' support resistance area. It's fucking beautiful. It's like artwork. When you get to know this stuff, it's so simple. It's so easy. Wow. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Break and retest. It's beautiful. So you all know what a support and resistance zone is now, innit? I hope anyway. If you want deep mentoring, hit me up. Just DM me in Discord. Honest to fucking God. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. But honestly, I'm like I said, I'm happy to teach you all anyway for free, do this stuff. But I'm definitely going to do like a boot camp, like a 14-day thing, and be with you like every day for like 2-3 hours a day. And I'm probably going to charge like $50, I reckon. Yeah, $50 for 2 weeks of 3 hour sessions a day. Yeah, just taking like 50 traders, that's it. 50 traders a fortnight or a month. And just do it that way. Or otherwise, you can just hit me up and I'll hook you up, man, for like 1 hour sessions, 2 hour, 3 hour sessions, dirt cheap. I'm talking like $10 a fucking session. You can get my full attention, just me and you. But yo, that's the support and resistance bit out the way. What's next on my phone? So let's talk about actual breakout levels now. Okay. So we got support, we got resistance. We know every time it gets pushed down is resisting. When it pushed up is a support. And then when it's underneath, boom, reacting from it is a resistance. Okay. There's our support. Pull it to the left. Beautiful. The more touches, the better, remember. So, you know, multiple times you've been treated as a support and resistance to the left. We love it. It shows us it's a nice, strong area. Look at that. Really, really key area that is. It's beautiful. We're on a 4 hour mind. I don't trade the 4 hour time frame. I'm just showing you it's fucking possible on any time frame. Okay, could do this on the monthly if I wanted to. But using the 4 hour, and I'm just showing you could even like use this breakout strategy as a swing trader. Doesn't matter. So are we trading from support and resistance like that? Not really. We're looking for breakouts. So you'd have to scale down and look for your breakout. Okay, so there it is. There's your breakout lines. Now how I draw breakout lines is like this. From the candle body close, boom, there. So there we go. There's my lines. You kind of already seen them when I was showing you support and resistance, higher highs, higher lows, market structure. There's my market structure lines, not on the wicks. Boom, candle body closes. Candle body closes, but not much volume. We're looking for some volume. Boom. Now there would have been a lot of volume there. This would have been a lot. You would have been in. You wouldn't even think about it. Now we're putting our stop loss like 20 pips. It's like 200 ticks there. So that's like 20 pips anyway. Boom. Whatever. We're safe. We're just targeting there. Absolutely smashed it. And we ended on a simple break. There was no retest in this case. It was just a break, okay? That's why I'm going to explain in a bit what's better. Breaks, retests. But they're both amazing. And I'm going to show you how we use them. But I suggest we're going to use them both, right? We're going to use them both. But the break and retest is more of a backup plan. So, or more of a safe plan. If you want more confirmations and you want to feel safer and wait a little bit and not feel pressured by the market, break and retests. But let's just stick to the breakouts for a minute. That's what we're doing. So boom, why didn't I enter on a 4 hour? Well, because my 4 hour breakout lines would have been like this. My 4 hour breakout lines would have been like this. There and all the way down there. And I can't enter until they get broken. Well, it did technically get broken with this big wick because at one point this candle, when it was open, was huge. It was like that. So I would have entered as soon as it started breaking. Same thing again, 20, 30, 40 pips, whatever you're comfortable with. Boom. And why would it have dropped there and then resisted? Because if we go back and look for some more support and resistance zones, that's where it's targeting. It's just targeting the next support and resistance level, really. So boom, cool. Now, I didn't wait for the 4 hour for it to break, but if I did, I would have won anyway. But I got in all the way up there because I got my little sniper entry. And that's why I'm going to go over in a minute the 5-minute time frame and the 1 minute time frame. Boom, there's my sniper entry right there. So I would have got my entry way before I would have got it down there. I'm just showing you the shit works, okay? So boom. Yeah, breakout lines. There's nothing else to say about them. Look, there's your breakout line there, breakout line there. You go back to a time where it was like this. Okay, cool. So we're consolidating. What do we need to happen? Well, we need to fucking, you know, start showing that we want to go somewhere. Right now, we got no direction. Boom. We broke through a support zone. Now we're anticipating it. Sorry. Bloody hell. Broke through a support zone. We're anticipating that it comes and goes boom. So what do? Well, we either put our breakout line there and enter on the break of that. We put our breakout line up there. Or what do? We scale down. Boom. We look for our sniper entries. Okay, cool. So I'll put my breakout line there. So now I'm expecting it to break one way or the other. Okay, we move it up. Remember that old trick now? You move them up. Now this one's higher, so we move it to there. consolidating, doing a bunch of shit. Okay, so we move our line up there now. Breakout line down there. Still going up. We just move on. We just be patient. Boom. Fuck me. Look at that. Probably a news event. Might have even not even been able to got in, but if you did and you got in with volume, you wouldn't have caught it perfect. You probably would have caught it somewhere down there. Stop loss 20, 30 pips, whatever you're comfortable with. What do we target? Well, we're anticipating on the bigger time frame that we get a breakout of this down there. So we can either target this, or we can actually pretend we're still going for this 1 hour breakout and target the structure down there, aka support. Boom. So we could target this, we could target this. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. Just imagine it though. Imagine it. Potentially a 25 to 1 because you got in on a fucking 5-minute candle. A 1 to 25 because you got on a 5-minute candle. Sniper entry. Fucking boom. Just because we used a support and a resistance area and a breakout. Damn. I looking back at this now is making me want to... Damn. Look at this shit. It's like art. Yeah, it's like artwork. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Are these likely? Not much. Not really, but are they impossible? No. Of course they're not. Because of the concept we're using. Like even if you went to the 1 minute time frame, we're like literally going in like a fucking microscope, yeah? Look at this. It's insane. So you could have even got your entry like there. Look at that. So this is the 1 minute time frame. Look at when price broke it. If you was just going to go boom and put your stop loss above structure there, we know what happened anyway. We know what happened. Look at it. You think this is impossible? Moves like this are not impossible. You would have had to definitely have 0 fucking spreads for that though, not gonna lie. Or really, really razor sharp, tight spreads. But it's possible. Literally it's possible. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Not impossible. But this is still just showing you breakout levels. Look, you know, this is all it is. They're everywhere. Everywhere you look. So just practice by getting your line and seeing how many times, okay, we broke out there, we break out there, we break out there. And just go through a multi-time frame kind of shit. Like, you know, we can go to our 5 minute time frame. We can get really technical with it. Put our breakout line there. Put our breakout line there. Whichever one breaks first. Boom. Fucking breaks. 20 to 30 pip stop loss. 40 to be really safe. You're targeting previous what? Support and resistance. Previous support and resistance. All you're targeting every time. Okay, so it didn't get all the way down. But it got pretty far. Now this is the retest, I'm guessing. Okay, so what did it do? Let's just remove all this shit. So we got support and resistance zones. Boom. One up there. Clearly one but there. What did it do? So we needed, so we want our levels, remember? Boom. Level there. Level there. Came back to a support and resistance area and broke a fucking level. Boom. What's it do? Probably takes that out. Absolutely takes that out. Then you can go back to the higher time frames if you like. And, you know, I don't know if it's going to get down there, but fuck. Look at that. Big boy wins. And I'm never even in them that long myself, but I remember when I used to grind like this and trade like this, boy. Confirmations after confirmations. But yeah, breaks and retests. It's good shit, ain't it? I know it is. Trust me. So yeah, that's just breakout lines. That's just your breakout lines. All right. Right, so next on the list is explain the pairs we trade and the times we want to be trading. So the pairs we're going to be trading this strategy for are these pairs. NASDAQ, US 30, and gold. That's the only pairs I want to be trading this with. Also GJ as well. You can trade GJ. Just add fucking GJ to the mix. Just add GJ as well. These are volatile pairs. Look, you can trade any pair with this strategy, mind. But why do I say these pairs? Because they're volatile. They're volatile on the sessions and they give us some beautiful moves. So, you know, you can trade GBP, USD, you can trade fucking Euro, USD, whatever, but they're a bit slow, that's all, compared to these pairs. So, what time do you want to be trading them? Okay, so you want to be trading NAS 100 and US 30 only during the New York session. So, whether that's the 9:30 Eastern Time open, where I trade breakouts, or any time after that. So, it can be, you know, fuck me, you can trade it from 9:30 Eastern Time until 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, you know, whatever, 4 or 5 hours if you want. You can be looking for setups. But it usually happens within the first hour or two, I'm not going to lie. And then you got gold, which you can also trade the New York session, but London as well. It moves nice in London. And GJ, London session. Straight up, I'm going to be trading GJ during the London session. That's it. You could trade in during New York as well, but even Asian session if you wanted to, but they're just more lower volume, I suppose. I mean, GJ would move nice during New York, but maybe more sketchy. So just listen to me when I say NASDAQ and US 30 New York session, gold, New York or London, but preferably London, and GJ, London, okay? So let's just go over some examples. And what time zones are they? Okay, go on Google and ask Google, hey Google, what is the 9:30 Eastern time, New York time, in my time? So if you live in fucking Africa, say, hey Google, what time is the 9:30 Eastern time open in my time? Like, look, you want to say what time is 9:30 Eastern time in my location. So what time is 9:30 EST in Britain or UK, in UK? Boom. So 1:30. I think that's because of the daylight savings. Usually it's 2:30. All right. So whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, you just go on Google and figure that shit out for yourself. You're trying to trade the 9:30 Eastern time, New York, for fucking US 30 and NASDAQ. And then you want to trade the London session, which is 8 o'clock in the morning for me. 7 o'clock, sorry, 7 o'clock in the morning. So go on your phone, type in, what time is London 7 o'clock time in my location? And if you can't figure that out, what the fuck you doing trading? Like, if you really give up on trying to figure out the time zones, you're not doing a good job. You haven't got that grit in you, that dog in you that you need. Like, you can't just go, oh, I can't figure out what time New York session is or London session is in the place I live. Bro, figure it out. Go to the fucking depths of hell if you have to figure it out. But just figure it out, like, because everyone asks me every single video, and I ain't hating, I'm not being a dick, but most every video I get asked, what time is this in my time zone? Well, bro, if I can go on Google and tell you it, you should be able to go on Google and tell yourself it. But anyway, so the point of that little lesson there then was just, then you know what session you should be trading in. You should be trading the correct session for the correct pair, okay? So you can find breakouts, breaks, and retests all the way through that session. They don't have to be the beginning, but we want to be on the charts looking at what price is doing at the start of the session, okay? So let's have a little run through it. So let's just go to today, actually, see what would have happened today. This is NAS 100, okay? Fuck me. I didn't even catch this shit myself. Right. So what have we got straight off the jump? We got this area of resistance, clearly, and we got an area of support. Boom. Nice little areas of support and resistance. Look at this. Look at it. Another little support and resistance area. Cool. So if anything, we could have used this one because it's the most recent one. Yeah, so that's support and resistance, no matter how ugly it looks. Look at it. This is why you got to sharpen up on your support and resistance zones and practice. Boom. So I can already see what happened today. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So for a break and a retest, it would have played out like this. Boom. So that's the opening candle. This one. Indecision candle. Indecision candles are when the candle leaves a wick almost equal on both sides and then ends in the middle. Doesn't really know what it wants to do, but that's all good. Say you did get in on the break of this level. Ooh, what the fuck's going on? Right. Could have got in on a break of this. Whatever. Just say you did. You could have been out by now, but say you wasn't and you got wicked out of break even or you lost. It's all good, because look, what does it do? Comes back for the retest and then boom, melts. So if you was a break and retest trader today, you would have waited for the break, check, come back for the retest, check, and what's it do? Break again, and you would have been in right there, right fucking there. So all you're doing when you're break and retest trading is looking for a break on the open, a retest, and then another break, and then you're back in, you're in, boom. As soon as it breaks that line, you're in. Stop loss, 20 pips is aggressive, 30 pips is okay, 40 pips is very reasonable, all right? That's the max I always do for scalping 5-minute time frame. Bang! There we go anyway. But if you wanted to get an even better entry than this break, because, you know, this breakout line, you know, you could have probably got a better one if you went to the 1-minute time frame. Let's take a look. Yeah. So instead of having your breakout line all the way down there, on the 1 minute, it would have been like this. This would have been your breakout lines. So as soon as you got a break of this line there, you could have got in, 20 pip stop loss or whatever, 30 pip, 40 pip, and look at it. You get an even better entry then. I don't know how far it goes. Fuck me. Melted. Could have been a belter of a trade. All from a simple concepts of breaks and retests, alright? So, boom. That's the first trade. That literally was today. Not even cherry picking it. So we went through an example. It could have been a good breakout trade, but you wouldn't have had a lot. And it probably would have hit you at break even. Or you could have waited for the retest and got a better entry. Beautiful. Let's go to the day before. Let's go to yesterday. Because we're going to go through it as breaks and retests. We're going to see which ones would have played out better. And I'm not going back a year or two like most traders do because it's fucking pointless. You want the most recent price action. So without even drawing support and resistance now, I'm just going to do my lines. Boom. Simple breakout line, simple breakout line. About 5 minutes, still not open yet. Indecision candle, right, cool. So realistically, we couldn't have placed this line anywhere else really, apart from there, when it got closed below with this candle. When this candle closed below this level, we needed it to pull back. So we didn't have a pullback. We had an indecision candle again, which is very, very common, but this was our next level. Didn't actually break. You need a bit of volume for these breaks, okay? Like if I seen the candle come through it like this, about this deep, boom, and the volume was pushing it like this, I would have been in, but you can clearly see it just tapped it. So whatever, there was no official break. So let's just see what's going on. Boom. Okay, here we go. This is interesting. So on a breakout, you could have been faked out. Well, you would have been faked out. And I doubt anybody would have even been at 1-to-1 there. So this would have been a straight up loss. It would have just like come down a little bit, broke, and then boom, shot back up. So that would have been a loss, yeah? Not going to lie. If you did get out, you could have got out with a little bit of profit if you used a lot of money, you know, high leverage and shit. But let's just say, you know, still no breakout. If we're breakout trading, we need to see the candle close below. So below the breakout line. This is what if we're break and retest trading, we need to see the candle close below this line. Okay, that one closed below the line. So boom, we got a break. Now we're looking for a retest of a support and resistance area kind of thing. Okay, so it could be there. Now breakout line would be there now. Okay, so it didn't come back down. It broke, it retested, but it broke back and it closed back inside. So it's back above it again. So it's all good because what did it do? It broke out the other breakout line, came back, retested, boom. And what did it retest? A fucking support and resistance zone. You would have put your breakout line there when it came back and it broke. Look, let's just take it back, pretend now we've broke. So we've broken through the buy-in breakout line. We can either just buy on the break, put your stop loss 20, 30 pips, whatever, okay? Could have been stopped out again. Oh, you would have been wicked out. That's why if you get fucked up on the first break, wait for the break and retest, I advise, okay? So boom, you've already been fucked up and faked out on this one down there. We got a break, we don't enter, we're waiting for the retest. As soon as price comes and pulls back now, we can put our line there, a breakout line. There it is, breakout line there. Soon as it goes past there, you're buying and you're targeting previous structure, or you're just targeting 1-to-2s, 1-to-3s, whatever you're comfortable with, right? All right, so we didn't even get a 1-to-2 or a 1-to-3. But you know what? Tell you what would have happened? You would have definitely 1,000,000,000,000,000% been at break even. If you got that far up and you didn't move to break even, you're asking for a fucking problem, right? So anyway, what'd it do? A bunch of shit. That's what it did. So yeah, shit day. Could have been a double loss day, to be honest. But unless you're like me and you just get in and out and scalp the shit out of things. But let's just say we're actually looking for confirmations and we're trading smart. So remember now we're on a 5-minute time frame. So what have we got? Clearly we got some sort of like resistance area. Clearly we got some sort of support area. Where do I put my breakout lines? My breakout line there. Put a breakout line down there. Boom. Look at this shit right there. Wow, wow, wow. So what happens? Clear fake out. Actually probably could have got in and got faked out, not gonna lie. That's the only problem about breakout trading. But say you waited for the retest. Well, look, we're gonna see now. We're gonna see how it works out. Oh my fucking days. Tell me that's not like artwork. I might start break and retest trading. Fuck it. Look at this. Boom. So what can I do now? I can either put my breakout line there on the 5-minute time frame if I don't want to move from the 5-minute time frame and get my win this way. Wow. Or I can look for a little sniper entry, an even better entry. Go to the 1-minute time frame. Well, there's the most clear breakout line. So now it's not up there anymore. I've scaled down. I can get in there. Boom. You're in. 20 pip stop loss. Target the previous structure first, of course, and then wherever it goes. Trail your stop loss. But look at it. It's like art. Absolutely beautiful. So look at that. Boom. But yeah, anyway, that's another perfect example of a break and a retest. Let's have a look at the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, very overbought, so it's obviously just going to tank now. It's just going to fall to the fucking ground. But we're already in and we're already out. So boom. Let's go and look at the day before. I'm not even cherry picking. I'm just going to the most recent price. All right, Friday. Last Friday. So let's take a look at what happened last Friday. Okay, we're just melting. It's not really anywhere we can put our support and resistance. We're just melting. But we still have these little structure things there. These little structure points, these bends. Boom. Okay, perfect. So if you did get in on a breakout, it would have been boom. 20 pip stop loss for me. Yeah, that still would have been a 1.5, 1.5. I definitely would have profited from that with a 100k account. But let's just say we did wait for a break and a retest. That's not an official break because it didn't close. Now we've closed. Now what are we waiting for? A retest. What does it do? Like fucking clockwork. Comes back to this whole zone and retests it. Now what can we do? Either put a breakout line there on a 5-minute time frame and enter, or go to the 1-minute time frame and look for a better entry. Is there an opportunity? Yes, there is. Soon as you see this bit of structure there, boom, breaks, you're in. 20 pip stop loss, target the previous wick and previous structure. Could be anywhere up there, but we'll just see. Bang, smashes it. Now I don't know if it does go any further and take out any other previous structure because we are overall bearish on the 5-minute time frame, but beautiful little break on a pullback. No, it doesn't. Oh, wait. Does it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Would you have been stopped out? Probably. With most brokers, would I have been stopped out? No. But would I have held it that long? No. So, I'm just showing you. But yeah, break and retest. Beautiful. Let's do another day. Let's go a day before. Thursday. So, let's take a look. Boom. Let's have a little look. What's going on? Let's just draw our little lines. Our little baby lines that most traders are like, oh, fucking ain't no real trading strategy. Cool. Whatever you say, brother. So, boom. Put it there. Look at that. Fucking look at that. Right, so cool. Breakout. Pretend I'm just not looking for a break and a retest. I'm looking for breakouts. 20 pip stop loss. I am in money right now. 1 to 3. Done. All my days. Fuck me. Actually, today, sorry, break and retest traders. Today was one of them days that there was no retest. It was just a break. Oh, wait. Don't let me speak too soon. I got my breakout. Does it come back and retest? Let's take a little look. Let's see if the break and retest traders would still be in with some money. So we count this whole area as our support and resistance kind of levels. Yeah, maybe. I suppose you could have profited a tiny bit, but nah. Today it goes to the breakouts. So breakout traders. But wait a minute. I didn't even see that sneaky little fucker. Wait a second. You breakout traders might be in for some luck. Break and retest traders might be in for some luck right here. I didn't see this bit. So there was a retest. Even though it was a little one, it was a fucking retest. So look, it come down, retested. Oh my days, it really did. And then you put your breakout line there. Boom. Fuck me. Breakout traders, break and retest traders, I mean, you definitely would have been involved as well. So yeah, we had the retest. Boom. Just because the wick didn't tap my box there, you got to understand, like, all of this area, you got to think of it as an area. That's why you can't take things literal sometimes. So yeah, boom. Break and retest traders would have been in the money as well. So it was a good day for breakout traders and break and retest traders. So I think you get the concept of it, right? You're waiting for the open of a session. You're waiting for a break of a support zone or a resistance zone. You're waiting for either to get in on a breakout clean as day, or you're waiting for a retest for more confirmation and you go in. Now, that's it really. That's all I can say about it. Let's just get into some risk management and stuff, the boring stuff that nobody really wants to listen to, but you've got to listen to it. So, right. I would say set up yourself a hard target every single day. So if you're on a 50k combine challenge, say for Top Step, and your goal is to make $3,000, well, you know you can only lose 1,000 a day and you'll be liquidated for the day, or you can lose 2,000 maximum. So what are you going to do? Risk $500 per trade or $250 to stay in the game? Because if you risk $500, then you know you can only trade 4 times. Risk 250, you can trade 8 times. Now, what's the chances of you losing 8 trades in a row? Very slim. If that happens, it's time to start questioning your strategy, all right? So I'm trying to say to you, risk 0.5% of your account or 1%. But if you're trying to flip a small account, like $100 to $200, $300, well, if you've got $100 to play with, you need to be risking $10 to $20 per trade. I'm not going to lie, because it's more risk. You know what I'm saying? You want to make money or not. So, you know, you could risk $5 to make 10, 15, or you could make $20 to make 60. 1 to 3s, do you know what I mean? But if anything, I would say if you're trying to flip a small account, do a break and a retest trading strategy. Use the break and retest strategy, not the breakout one, because the breakout's more for people who are in and out and got bigger money to play with and stuff. Break and retest's got more confirmations. So you're targeting actual previous structure and stuff. You got more confirmations. You don't just enter on a break, you wait for the retest, then you can, you know, set up your lines and stuff. I like the break and retest strategy though, I'm not going to lie. But for a stop loss, I'd say 20 pips is aggressive, 30s okay, and 40s quite safe. But to be absolutely safe, I'm not lying. If you entered this breakout there, to be so safe, you'd have to put your stop loss right below structure. Okay, right below structure, or same way above structure. But if you sold at this point, so if you sold at this point on the break of this level, the safest place to put your stop loss would be above the structure. Okay, fuck, I don't know what's going on. That'd be the safest place, but no one wants to do that when they can like put it like 20 pips aggressively, and when you do win, it goes in your favor. You get like these better risk to rewards. So yeah, 20, 30, and 40 is my 3 stop loss places. And my take profits, 1-to-1s are going to get you a higher win rate when trading breakouts alone. But if you're trading breaks and retests, genuinely go for 1-to-2s, 1-to-3s, or previous structure. Now, when would I go for a 1-to-2 or a 1-to-3? When I'm using like a 20, 30 pip stop loss. If I'm using a 40 pip stop loss, then I know that's a bigger, wider stop loss. I'm just going to go for 1-to-1s probably. Do you know what I'm saying? But when it's tighter stop losses and stuff, yeah, you can afford to go for more. Because then, like, say this for an example, okay? Let's just say this is an example. So I'm trading the breaks. All I'm doing is waiting for a breakout. So boom. When it broke, if I put my stop loss 20 pips, that's what a 1-to-3 looks like. These wicks down there, that's a 1-to-3. So if I put my stop loss to 30 pips, it becomes a 1-to-2, and then 40 pips, it becomes like a 1.5. So yeah, when you got an aggressive stop loss, you can definitely get more of a, you know, you can bag more, you can make more money, but it's more chance you're gonna get stopped out as well. So find what you're comfortable with, practice, you know, go back test the shit out of this strategy. But if you want my honest opinion, for beginners, break and retest strategy wins all day over the breakout strategy. Breakout strategy alone is for people, like I just said, with more capital, who wants to be in and out like me, really aggressively and fast. And yeah, just knows the risks and stuff of fake outs and pullbacks. But a break and retest strategy is going to give you more clarity. You're not going to be scared to get in on the open and think it's a fake out because you ain't even interested. You're waiting for a clean break of structure, then the retest, and then you're getting in, okay? So yeah, that's all I can say on the matter, really. For beginners, break and retest all day. But for more advanced people who want to be in and out with large capital, breakouts. Will I trade both? Yes, I will. If I get faked out on the breakout strategy and it fucks me over and I break even or I lose, then I'm definitely just going to wait for a break and a retest setup to occur. But yeah, if you enjoy videos like this, then sub up, hit the like button, holler at me on Discord if you want. And yeah, let's just get this paper together. Until the next one.